Okay. Here we are. Not yet with the camera, there we go. Hello everybody. Oh wait, I need to message somebody before I start the stream, Reno. Also need to plug in my headphones, cause okay, same as always. We're gonna watch the best of 5, and then we're gonna camp a little bit. I was a little bit busy, so a little bit of a late stream, but we have some stuff coming up. Like tomorrow we're gonna have a normal stream again, and then on Friday we're gonna have... Maybe I'm gonna cast on Friday. Like, just to get that out of the way. Like, I think I might join the Chinese event here. I tried qualifying myself, but I failed. Lost in a qualifier against Cure. But, we might wanna watch like a group here on, live on Friday. Because this one starts early on in the day, and later on I'm probably not going to be streaming, because later on Roddy will be streaming his big brain bouts. I saw that Cyril is playing in this one. I don't think I'll be playing against Cyril here. If Roddy asks me, I will decline. I don't think I'm ready to take on Cyril after he's mad losing to Hero. I'm definitely not going to play against Cyril on Friday, I think, so... Yeah, we're not gonna do that. So I might stream a little bit early on that day, and then look at this. On Friday in this tournament we have Clem and Bunny playing, and Showtime and Zaun. Showtime Clem is pretty exciting, I think. So I might want to watch this live and with sound. I'll ask if I can do that. I think that could be pretty nice. Today we're gonna have a look at the games that happened a couple hours ago when I wasn't home. So let's take a look at Cure versus Showtime. That's gonna be the plan for today. Hello, Unam. I just need to shoot somebody a message real fast. I forgot to answer. Okay. So let's open up the VOD from Wardy. And let's take a look at Cure versus Showtime. And then we're gonna play some ladder. It was a pretty quick series I saw, so I'm probably not gonna watch it for a long time. But like I said, I wasn't home when they were playing, so I don't know what ended up happening. I did watch Cure versus Clem and Bjan. Actually, I didn't watch Bjan versus Clem, but I watched earlier in the morning when I was still at home. Cure versus Clem. I watched that one. And to be fair, like, Clem doesn't look as scary in TVP at the moment. Like, he played well in some stages, but it also felt like a lot of times he was like kind of getting caught there. But he obviously ended up winning, so doesn't really matter in that case. But yeah, let's take a look at Cure vs Showtime. I usually rate Showtime pretty high, but he's also disappointed me in some of those games that he's played recently. Like, Showtime has been up and down for me. Like, in some games he looks fantastic against like players like Bjarne as well, or Cure. But then in other games he just, I don't know what happens. But whenever I play him, he feels really strong, so in order to take out one of my biggest or rivals, let's say, it's good to study like how they lose and what's their weaknesses and stuff. And I think this series might be a good example of that, because spoiler, Cure did pretty well here. That's why we watched this in the first place. Cure in general did pretty well today. Like, he nearly took out Clem as well. But like I said, I think that wasn't really on... Like, I think Cure played well, but like... Clem didn't look... Like, in general, he doesn't look as sharp in his PvT at the moment. Like, I wouldn't give Clem a 100% win rate like I used to. If Clem plays against Cure on this patch right now, I think it's like... slightly Clem favor, but not by a lot right now. And I usually don't think that should be the case. So this opening that he's doing a lot actually. I saw Clem do this opening as well. I wonder if Clem still plays it. Yeah, Cure did turtle from what I saw against Christiana, but against Clem he didn't do that. Against Clem it was like mostly standard games. Like he won some games where he had a good early game. I don't think there was a single like late game turtle game. It was pretty straightforward. Like the games that he won were usually off like a good early game. And then the games that he lost were like standard. Is Protoss favored or why Clem plays toss against her? It's early game favored, so I think that's what Clem likes. Like if you're the faster player, then toss is favored in the early game, and that really benefits Clem because he's so fast with, also with Protoss. He's also really fast with Protoss. I don't know if you've seen him play like first person, but his Protoss is quite strong mechanically. Like he has good micro, good macro with toss as well. Good build orders as well. It's just that he's lacking the knowledge in some other matchups, I guess. But the knowledge is like not really a problem in PvT. This Cyclone push is actually doing quite a bit. Like actually a lot. How's it doing like this much? That's kind of insane. I'm surprised that he's like just casually taking out like this many Stalkers. So once again, this is a good early game. I'm really shocked by that, but then again, there's also a third base done. And he's making an Immortal, so he seems to be aware of like the chance of a tank push. I feel like with Cure, I don't know if you've seen him play at the moment, but like 100% Showtime needs to think about a tank push here, and I think he is because he's getting batteries as well. Charge is a little bit late, but I don't think you would have had charge anyway, so you might even want to cancel it if you see the push here. Like you might even want to cancel it and start another Immortal and more Stalkers, I feel like. I'm not really sure if you want to let it like finish right now because it's not going to finish. And you could use that money to whop in some other units potentially, or like another battery. But it seems to work out barely fine. But then again, he tried taking out the medevac and he lost a lot of units in the process. So it seems like Cure's build here is just overwhelming. Tank push, I guess, are a little bit back on the menu. But they only really work when they take a third base like he did here in this game. They normally don't take the base as fast as Showtime did in this game. Normally they are more careful, I feel like. So now the game is over. Like now there's not much more to talk about, so that was like game deciding. From here on out I would win easily as well, like this is not gonna be an issue anymore. Like he can even get cleared up, like he's up 20 supply, there's no charge, like there's nothing going for a short. I guess there's like some Stalkers in the back, but like obviously the game is over here. It's not really much to analyze anymore or to learn. He's gonna clear this up. But it's too late. Like the trade is not even like super amazing. There's Banshees as well. He doesn't have an observer right now. So it's not like he even clears this up like fine. He clears it up for now. Like he doesn't take any more damage. But he still cannot take a third base. So it's still pretty bad for the Protoss here. Like this is buying a lot of time. This is buying so much time. As you can see, only now the probe comes in. And this medevac escapes as well. With a bunch of the Marines. The Banshee goes into the main, kills a couple more probes. Fantastic opening. It's still absolutely over, obviously. Not the type of game that the Terran would ever lose. I wouldn't say Twitch chat can win the game yet, but close. What tournament is this? It's the OSC championship that What has been casting the last few days. Tomorrow is going to be the final day. Tomorrow there's going to be Clem versus Hero as well. And potentially, I think it's going to be the final match tomorrow. Let me see. Clem versus Hero I saw, and then yeah, the loser against, the winner against Classic. Could be some really good matches coming up tomorrow. This tournament has for the winner $1,000, so like 100% they're gonna give it their all. It's a lot of money on the line for the winner. For everybody, it feels. 1,000 for the winner, 500 for the loser. Third place, another 400. A little bit more than that, even. So pretty big online event. So you can guarantee, like, it's a guarantee that at this point they play 100, like, their best. Like, they really want to win here. This is not just another, like, random online cup where, like, they are tired potentially or they're not at their 100%. Like, this is a match where they should play at their best. They might have not prepared, but, like, they should play at their best. And it seems like Q is showing up. That was a good beginning here. Let's see what he has to offer in the next game. Okay, so Mothership actually. I wonder, last map was Winter Madness, like whose pick that was. I wonder if Showtime picked Mothership. I think Mothership is like against Toss like even. Like I don't think it's a bad map, I don't think it's a good map. It's definitely not a fun map. I really hate these type of maps because they are very restricting in terms of strategies. You can't really mix it up a whole lot on this map. There's usually like the one strategy you go for and you always go for it. And for Terran, like I think double gas you have to go on this map, because you don't really want to STV scout, so you usually end up going double gas with multiple Reapers and Hellions like Joe's doing here. And then you just want to get lucky. He actually gets really lucky. Look at this, finds the probe, doesn't find the probe, okay. I think he saw it maybe, but didn't pay attention. You wouldn't expect the probe there, so you might not pay attention. He might have all tapped, changed the music. Like, sometimes I'm, like, worried that I don't, like... I'd be worried that I don't see, like... Let's say I'm playing, like, against a Zerg and I sent the Reaper across and I see Zerglings, but, like, I didn't pay attention on the minimap. The Adept actually moves across the map, and it's, like, the timing here works out brilliantly for the Protoss. The Adept is here, gets the cancel, and there's also only 2 Reapers out, nothing else. We just need to defend against 2 Reapers, that's the only thing. Let's see if the defense is there. So this map has some good jump up spots. There's an Adept, there's a Stalker in the main. But the Stalker is kind of late, it didn't get rallied properly, it seems. And we're actually losing probes, and not like very few probes. And I fear that we lose the Adept to the Cyclone as well, because he's not paying attention. So this multitasking is not going very well for Showtime. I don't think he microed that as good as he can. I think this situation would have been handled way better by MaxPex, because MaxPex is just better micro than Showtime. It's like saying, oh yeah, Clem would have handled this situation better than HeroMarine. Yeah, of course, he's a better player. But I really think you could have done it better there. Like, sometimes I think you can't play it better. Like, sometimes I would say, like, Showtime, for example, plays the same like Hero or MaxPex. But this was definitely a scenario in which I think he does worse than other toss. And now he's actually in a really bad spot. He loses that one as well. Like now it's actually really annoying. Because he doesn't have a battery and he needs to get a battery against the tank push as well. It's a really annoying situation. He does get a lot of damage on the Cyclone, so it's like, okay. But this start was not... Like, it was fine, because he did delay the command center, but I think this is, like, really annoying. Because you don't know what the Terran does. The Terran could go, like, Stim, he could go Cloak Banshees, he could go triple CC. Most likely, he could go for Banshees, I guess, so... He should expect the Banshees, I think. 100% you should expect the Banshees. The Reaper kills another probe. That's really annoying. Yeah. Let's see. Just wait and see. I mean, it comes down to the tank push, obviously. And so far, it doesn't seem like the toss... well, he's making a lot of Stalkers. He seems to be sort of prepared, but also not. Like, it's going to be a tough defense regardless of whether you're prepared or not. You have to start in the Mortal now in order to be prepared. If you don't start in the Mortal here, you're like screwed. And considering that he's taking a third and not making anything out of the Robo right now, he seems pretty screwed. The moment he sees that tank, he should know, however. Like now, 100% he should know what's up. There's actually a very good blink here. 100% you need to know what's up based on what you just saw. He gets the tank there, actually, that's huge. You might want to recall after killing the Cyclone. It's not a bad call, I think. Or you just get out, loses one more Stalker. That's very acceptable. That was a really good move by the Protoss. The question is, are the Banshees gonna kill everything or not? Are the Banshees gonna kill everything? He saw Banshees, I believe. Does he have an Observer in the main? I think he does. He's also making another one. So are we gonna be fine against the Banshees? 2 Banshees one-shot everything. They can easily get 10 workers if you're not prepared. And he is sort of prepared. What is an acceptable number in this case? Like, 8 would be a lot. And if you don't kill a Banshee, it's also bad. He doesn't kill a Banshee, so I think this is like quite bad for Showtime now. At this point, the game is like getting really annoying for him. No charge, tanks are sieged up right in front of him. No Immortals either. How can he ever break this? Can he even break this? Is he just dead? He might just be dead here. Once again, the tank push is what breaks the Protoss here. Sure, with some tank pushes here in this series so far. Actually, there's another series that we could watch. I forgot about it. An even better one than this one, maybe. Because I feel like Kyo is cooking in this series. Like, he definitely is. Like, this game is like so over. The Banshees come in again. He makes the toss look like completely outmatched so far. Tanks are gonna get cleared up. Not really. He's not even like fighting here. But everything is so good that he's doing in this series so far. He's just going for a 2-base all-in as well. Like, he's just gonna try and finish the game. This cleanup sucks. But, like, the Protoss is crippled for sure. There's still probes going down, so the Banshees did not even die. What is happening? Either the Banshee... like, there's one Banshee alive and no battery, or both Banshees are still alive. Something happened at Showtime's third. Well, I guess we're never gonna find out. There we go. Yeah, this seems pretty over again. This seems really over again. Honestly, we might want to watch another series, so I'm gonna speed this up real fast. Because now it's, like, obviously over. And I think this series, like, a lot of you guys probably saw this, right? Did any one of you saw this series, like, a couple hours ago? Probably. I missed it. Like, this was played, like, 2.5 hours ago, I believe. I didn't see it, so I'm watching it now, but I'm assuming there's a lot of people here that have already seen this on Waddy's channel a couple hours ago. Either way, he's gonna pull the boys. There's only a single Colossus. There's some tanks. He's gonna set up bunkers here. Takes his time. It's not even that good, honestly. Like, this game was not close, I would say, but, like, it's one of those games where I say he should have won easier in the end, but he got cleaned up at some point. But I think that was because of poor macro, probably, I don't know. Because this tank push still looks very devastating, like. Because I looked at the supply and was sort of even. For a second I thought that Showtime has a chance, but not really. I mean, this game is pretty one-sided in the end. You missed it as well. Okay. There's another series I want to watch. We're not going to speed it up anymore. Let's slow it down. Because we're trying to learn, like, TVP here. Like, I think TVP still has, like, some potential in terms of, like, meta development. So I'm really trying to to become the big brain TVP again. So we're watching like as many games where Terran is successful as we can. To see what works for them, and then I can apply that to my own games. It's kind of my goal here. So I'm definitely gonna apply some here that Q is doing. I should definitely go for more tank pushes. They seem to be powerful. On some of these maps, at least. So that's one thing we're definitely gonna try and incorporate into our playstyle here again. Those tank pushes. So this game here opens up Hellions. But like once again, barracks into reactor with a marine expansion. Like that's very important to note here. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this. We're gonna watch the series after this between Q and Hero from like last night. That probably a lot of you guys didn't see, including myself. I feel like if you do this against Hero, he will proxy gate you in a game and you have no chance because you go no scout command center on low ground. Like, I'm really afraid of doing these builds because of that. I don't think they're safe against the proxy gate. I think you just die. But I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. Like, it's Marine into Reactor, so you can cancel the command center and you have a good Marine count at the very least. Against a proxy gate. So, like, I think it's defendable. But, like, it's definitely more defendable than with some of the other builds that you can go for. Like, for example, if you go the same build Marine expansion into Fast Factory, then it's definitely not defendable. But, like, this build specifically that he's doing here, he's been doing a lot this build. Just a very standard Cyclone move out. And then a Cloak Banshee follow-up. That's, like, a build he's been doing a lot here. It gets the scout, so this build is going to be able to scout the third base of the Protoss. And then he can make a decision based on that. He's even going to send like the medevac all the way around. One thing that I feel like this could also be dangerous against, just to overanalyze this game, but also for you guys to like know, in case you're interested, to break it down like that. If the other guy goes Stargate, it really sucks for you. Now in this case, Showtime did go Blink. Everybody goes Blink. And the medevac actually gets in and there's no stalkers in position. How are there 0 stalkers? Let me see. Okay, there's not 0 stalkers. I was wrong. There's another stalker warp in and a bunch more come in. But the drop is still sort of successful, I would say. Like, definitely deals damage. And now once again for Showtime, the question is Banshees? Question mark? What is gonna happen now? Like, what is the next step? I definitely think this is so far going the best, because he scouts everything, and now the stalkers get into the main. Only 3, unfortunately. They can't one-shot like workers. He scouts everything, does a little bit of damage, and now he can chrono the probes. So it still feels quite decent for him. This like, this is definitely the best game so far for the Protoss. Like, this is, like, exactly how my games go. Q actually did do a little bit of damage, but, like, it was nothing. Now, the question is the Raven gonna deal damage? By the way, on this map, I'm gonna pause and show you if I get the opportunity again. I explained it yesterday during my game, but just to show you why I hate this map. Please, take a look at the Raven body. Oh, he's not looking at the Raven. No, okay. I guess I can never show you because he's not paying attention. There's a Raven harassing. Please show it. Oh, man. What he's doing too much, I feel like. He's like... He's overdoing the cast, man. He should take a break. Maybe I'll show you some other time then. Here I can show you a little bit at least. So this is the main base of the Protoss, right? And like the Raven has to come like all the way from here, from the top right. You can't really see it. Can you even see my mouse? I think you can if I... Oh no, wait, you can't even see my mouse, can you? No, you can't. What the hell? Well then I guess I can show you maybe some other time. If the camera goes more to the top right, where the Raven like enters the base. Yeah, this game is definitely the best for the toss so far. Oh, you see the mouse, okay. Good to know. But yeah, what I was trying to explain is how if you go for a HeroMarine drop, a Marine drop, or a Raven harassment, like, you have to the mineral line is like so far away from the dead airspace in the main base. You have to go through the entire main before you can like get to the mineral line, and in that time you already got spotted. It's like really bad for like drops for like Raven and everything. Okay, so usually what Kyo does now is like a push towards the 4th. I'm sure he's doing that again here as well. There we see a move out. The Stalkers are going for a run by, but there's actually still the bunker. So that's an easy defense. And now the only thing that Showtime needs to do is like a cleanup, and then he can probe, and then he can make zealots. So is he gonna get a cleanup? Kyo does this like every game. This specific like push, it's like very standard, it's not like something crazy. So far the micro is okay, I would say, from the Protoss. I'd love to see like a zealot flank to give some Protoss advice here. He doesn't have vision on the army, so he doesn't know if it's like rotating, obviously, but I feel like it's never rotating. He could also use like a hallucination or something for that. But yeah, this is going fine. The Raven is still a little bit annoying. So he did get the cleanup. He doesn't really seem to understand where the army is. And Kyo's like pushing like with a lot of I'm dying. Confidence in the center. And now we're base trading? Huh? It is really confusing, man. We're just base trading, basically. We're just running around. Is base trade really the correct choice here for the Protoss? Let's see. I think it might be okay. Showtime is really good at base trading as well, but he does that very often. He's chrono boosting the upgrades, but there's like no way they're ever gonna finish here. Oh no! No, 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 stop, stop. He lost the Colossus against Marauders. Not good. You can't let that happen. He didn't save these probes. He needs to save some probes, I think. He has one probe in the gold base. He needs to click on command centers, I feel like, as well. The barracks are not even that important, but please click on the main base. Like, if you don't click on the main, I'm a hater. Okay, he's definitely gonna click on the main base. So we kill the main base. The upgrades, like I said, they're never gonna go up. That was kind of copium. They're never gonna finish. And now, I guess it comes down to who has the better army. So who has the better army? And I think usually the answer is the Terran. The Terran also has money. Yeah, the +1 was closer to finishing than the +2. But does it really make that much of a difference? +1 or +2? He has a Guardian Shield. That should be enough to, like, win the fight. Oh, what is going on here? We're making some Colossus. Okay, it all comes down to the engagement. He seems to be very confident. Like, 100% you have the micro potential here as Protoss, I think. Force fields? Target the Marines? The Warp Prism as well. You have so much micro potential with the Prism. Oh my god. Oh, this is such a close game in the end. Wow. Oh my god, what is going on? But Q has like infinite money still. Yeah, I mean, this game was really close in the end. But like Q has mules now and like infinite money, so it's over. At this point, the game is over. He can't do anything. Yeah, I think Showtime should have won this game. This was actually going in the right direction. But like, he lost the Colossus. He didn't really... Like, the fight was not that good. Like, if we take a look at it again. Like, actually... Like, the micro here was not very strong here by the Protoss, I feel like. Like... So, like, let's take a look, like, one by one. So, the Stalkers target Viking, Bub, Raven, Bub, and Viking, Bub, right? So, like, that was alright. That was good. And, that, like, these Colossus now, though, they need to target these Marines. Like, there's some juicy Marines over here. We need to definitely target these. And, like, the Colossus are not targeting these. They're targeting the Marauders. I mean, it was very close, but like these Colossus are kind of not shooting the Marines on the top side. I think that's what it comes down to. And then the Stalkers don't really get microed properly. Like, he could have kited better as well. Like, he could have kited from the start. He didn't need to, like, just A-move. Once again, like, a hero or like Max Pex would just handle this better. It's like the small differences, but that's why, like, hero or Max Pex are better than Showtime. Small differences make a huge one in the end. And yeah, now the game is, like, over. Terran is like completely outproducing. He had so much money in the bank and the game is just over. Close last game for sure. Okay, let's take a look at Hero versus Cure. Cure seems to be cooking somewhat. Like, he also had a close series against Clem. I saw that today in the morning. Or the noon. And yesterday he had a good series against Hero. It seems like Terrans are fighting back a little bit against Protoss, so... Am I missing something? Am I missing something? What are we missing in the matchup that other Protosses are doing, like, better? What are we not seeing here? Okay, so he showed Max Pex versus Vian. Did anyone show Cure versus Hero, or did they play, like, afterwards? Oh, here, Cure versus Hero. But, like, this was, like, game 1? If you don't want to get spoiled, wait a second. Okay, yeah, they show everything, it seems. Okay, so they show everything of Cure vs. Hero. Perfect. That's what I'm excited for. So this was played yesterday night. There's a weekly tournament in the middle of the night. Finished his upgrade with his War Prism and this. Yeah, actually, true, like, I didn't expect it to become that close, but, like, +1 armor would have made the difference, by the way. Like, the +1 actually would have made the difference. And Cure had +1 armor because he didn't kill the Eve. Yeah, that seems... Like, if that's true, then that's a difference as well, yeah. Like small things can make a huge difference. Like, a Showtime is not even, like, that much worse than, like, a Max Pex. Like, they're like, pretty close. Like, I'm also somewhat close to, like, a Clem. Like, it's not like Clem is, like, worlds ahead of me. Like, if you watch him play, if you watch me play... Now, Clem is a bad example because I feel like he is perfect. Like, I think Clem is better in every way possible than I am. Like, Clem, like, I can't really tell you, like, what I'm better at than Clem. But, like, let's say he's better than me in everything, but he's, like, not that much better in everything. Like, there's only so much you can do in StarCraft. However, because we're playing best of 5s, it really matters. Like, taking a map of Clem, easy. I can easily take a map of Clem, or Hero, or whatever. I can easily take maps in a best of 5, no problem. But, taking a map doesn't mean anything. Winning the series, on the other hand, that's what means. So, like, If the result is like 3-0, 3-1 or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's still a loss. There should be more best of ones, is what I'm saying. More best of ones so that I can beat like Clem or Hero. Well, he also lost the Colossus like move commanding up the ramp like against the Marauders. Like there's definitely a few mistakes. Like here we see the Reaper dive 3 workers for 5 units. Was it 5 units? No. It's just a couple of Reapers that dove in. I mean, for 3 workers is like okay. So like Cure, by the way, he is doing pretty much the same thing he just did against Showtime. Just with a different opening, like, but like the idea is the same. He just walks in. Nice. These units actually can do quite some damage now, maybe. Slow warping on the top side as well. But like here, look at this micro from Hero. Like, look at this micro. He does not even lose that worker to the... That's what I mean. Like, not losing anything there is, like, really important, basically. Hey, Gabe, do you still feel like you're as motivated as maybe a few years ago? Yeah, for sure. I'm always motivated. Even if there's, like, no EWC, I'm always motivated. But it also feels like StarCraft is, like, not really worth the time anymore. Like, I think the prime is over. I mean, the prime has been over ever since WCS was kind of removed by Blizzard. We were just lucky that ESL took control. Basically, I think the way that I understood, like in StarCraft, is when WCS, so like the Blizzard tournament, see this pro pool as well, not a single worker lost, even though he was out of position, no detection, not a single worker lost against the Banshee. So the reason that like ESL took over, I think, is because back when Blizzard still had an esports team, they basically made a contract with ESL to like continue esports, basically. That's why we had like the 3-year contract of like EPT back then, during the pandemic. So like if that guy, like if that esports team, not that guy, I think it was like a team. If that esports team did not make that contract with like ESL, then I mean would have been like no tournaments way earlier. So like I'm always motivated, no matter what, basically. Doesn't really matter. Like I don't take things for granted. Basically, I'm like thankful for everything. So if there's like an EWC, it's like, yeah, that's like really nice. I'm really thankful for that, but it's not like something we need, I think. It doesn't really make me more motivated. I appreciate it, but like I would be motivated regardless because I just enjoy what I'm doing, basically. The weekly tournament, yeah. Good times, but now like some people surpassed us a little bit. Nowadays it's not the same anymore because the game got like more difficult. Everybody got better. So that time is over. Especially Clem got way better and Max Packs. They got way better. And they're playing every single tournament, so yeah. I mean, this game is going quite normal, I would say. Like, this game is going normal. A Hero's actually going into Phoenix against the Banshees. It's like really funny that he's going Phoenix, by the way. I'm not paying attention to this game. Or rather, I'm paying attention to this game, but I haven't talked about it. Like, Hero's just handling things really well. Like, he's getting caught, but like, you can totally see the difference between him and Showtime. Like, he's also getting a little bit caught here. But his micro, like his speed, like Hero's like a very quick player, I feel like. That's what people kind of underestimate when they talk about Hero. But like, he's definitely a very quick player. He does a lot of stuff. And also that has to do with like him using F2 a lot. But like Hero is like the kind of guy that just does stuff. And if the other guy is not doing stuff, which I feel like as a Terran he can do the least usually against Protoss. But like I think as Toss he can be really active. Like look at the production tab. There's so much going on. There's a Warp Prism. Just why not? Why not have a Warp Prism and drop like MaxPack does every game as well? Like a really nice Warp Prism here. It's just 4 Zealots. But like he's still multitasking. Like he can micro these Zealots and here at the same time. And as you can see, Kyo got caught. Like, the Wither Mines, they were not borrowed. There's, like, Hero's outplaying his opponent because he's playing faster here. Basically. And also because I don't think you're meant to attack as a Terran. Like, this is exactly what I don't like about the matchup, and that's why I'm, like, turtling a lot. I really don't think you're meant to attack like a good Protoss. Like, I don't think this should be possible. I don't think you should be there on the map. I think you can't really deal any damage against Toss. Like, what Cure did there, like, it should never work. What he did against Showtime, he should never be able to deal a lot of damage. He should just get walked over and then he has to camp. Like, that's really, I think, how the game should always go. And it seems to go in this direction. Like, he's trying to push, but, like, this can't work. This just can't work. It's not meant to work. He's getting crushed, his economy sucks, and then he just gets A-moved in the end. Supply is already looking pretty bad. Is he 2-base all-inning, by the way? I didn't pay attention at all here. He's just 2-base all-in, that's why he's doing it. So it is just a 2-base all-in. But yeah. Like, Hero's just defending the 2-base all-in, seems with like 80 workers, by the way. He has a third, right? It's flying over right now, isn't it? Yeah, it is, okay. Then they can be greedy. Well, they're greedy anyways, like he's on 80 probes. So, I mean, I'm fine with like one move out, but like now 100% he needs to camp. Like now we have to stop. Now we need to camp. If we don't camp now, it's like suicide. I don't think a timing push is the play, like we have to camp now. I have a video that explained my binds. Not really, but they're not that interesting. I usually use like default grid hotkeys, but I have like camera hotkeys and I've 3 to 6, and then on circumflex I have a camera hotkey, and on space, and that's kind of it. Rapid fire on snipe. Seems over. This seems normal to me. This game just seems normal. Well, now it's a little bit more over than usually it is. I mean, the early game was kind of bad. So, like, this game is, like, over either way. But I don't like what Q is trying to do here. Like, well, he's pulling the boys. Maybe I like that. But trying to do a push, like, I think his best choice would have still been camping. But this is probably the hardest map to camp on, so I can see why he decided to not camp this game. This is definitely not the map to do this on. And like, Hero's doing the absolute worst thing ever. It's like attacking into a Terran that wants to all in him without any upgrades. While he's going up to like 80 something workers and has this setup over here. But Hero's macro is fantastic. Like, he does a push like that, but like I said, he's a fast player and he has a lot of stuff. Like, he doesn't miss a beat, you know. Like, he's floating some money right now, but like, in this case, it doesn't matter. He's like so far ahead. Does it? You have 2s to 4 observers. We're gonna scan the observers. Or an entity tease. I mean, this is like way too close. He doesn't have a scan, it seems. Why are we sieging the observers? That makes like no sense. Why are we sieging? Man, he's losing this game. How is he like? We have 3-2 upgrades against 1-1 Terran. We have 5 bases. We have DTs. We have double robo. This classic Protoss game, guys. It's like nearly dying to the 3-base all-in because we're like attacking into the 3-base all-in Terran, and we're getting like into the late game. Man, he's actually losing this game. Like, legit. It's like a hard throw, man. I guess Terran Ember. I guess the timing push was the right choice. Nah, he's not gonna lose. Look at the Protoss bank. Kyo's probably gonna leave now. Like, he clicks on one of the gateway units. He sees that warp and he's gonna leave. Oh, this finishes. Man, this is like really bad. Like, I don't think Hero played this game bad, but like going up to 5 bases like that against a 3-base all-in just seems like it was not the right choice, especially when you attack. Especially when you attack into DTs as well. Like, that was a little dangerous, for sure. But like, even though it was the worst case for Hero, like, I still didn't like this for Cure, because it seems like he had no chance. Like, that game, even though it was like sort of close in the end, it was still easy for Hero. So like, I think the only comeback choice that you have as a Terran is actually camping. I think he should have camped. I don't think what he did there ever works. Unless you camp every game and the TOS plays greedy like Hero, so maybe he knows that Hero likes to overdo it. So maybe that's why. Who knows? I can't look into Cure's head. But in my opinion, I think camping is the only way. If you have an early game like this, if you can't put on the pressure, if you get harassed like that, especially when you start playing like max packs more often, you will really feel the pressure. You just have to camp. We just have to camp. Oh, by the way, I need to give me a second. Okay, once again, oh, this is actually quite funny. It's the same opening he just used against Showtime. And it's the same Reaper move as well. Look at this. It's the same opening and it's the same Reaper jump. Against Showtime he killed like 4 workers and got out with the Reaper. And against Hero, oh my god. He gets 3. Ah, man. Yo, you didn't click on that. That was a Gabe moment. He pulled the Gabe. That's a Gabe micro moment. That's exactly what happened to me. How did he not click on that freaking worker, man? Killing one more probe would have been really nice there. Like this, like annoying for him. But this Cyclone is doing a lot, and there's a second Cyclone as well. See, did he see the Twilight? Is he thinking that there's like some sort of Stargate play or something? Because they're building 2 Cyclones. I'm not sure about that. I don't think there's ever a situation against Prowlers, except when you play against the Stargate, where you want to go double Cyclone. Did he go double Cyclone? I think he did. There's one moving across. Yeah, I don't think there's ever a scenario where we want to have 2 Cyclones. I disagree with that play respectfully. But he's going to use that Cyclone a little bit aggressively. He's going to bring the other one, and then he's going to put on some pressure, I guess. But like, what pressure? Like, Cyclones are just garbage against TOS. Like, 1 is okay against the Adept specifically. It's like kind of nice to have a Cyclone. But like 2 now, they just seem useless. A Cyclone could also be a tank, so they are very expensive. And he's like, why are we not building barracks? He's kind of late on the macro here. He has 400 minerals, Cure, that is. And he's not spending his money. He's supply block as well a little bit. This doesn't seem as clean by Cure. Hero plays normal blink into Warp Prism. I like what Hero is doing. He's gonna blink the 4 Stalkers into the main. He's gonna kill SCVs ideally. Sees the tank. Jumps on the SCVs. One-shots them. Oh, that Cyclone was nice actually. What's the other Cyclone? I mean, this is a very standard game. And a late drop over here. But there's Stalkers, I think. Why are the Stalkers? Heroes AFK? Huh? Where are the Stalkers? He's recalling something. Wait, he has no Stalkers? That was everything? He had nothing besides these 5 Stalkers? Really? Well, the hiding medevac there was pretty good play then, I guess. Like, now Hero seems to be in a terrible spot right now. He's definitely going to be able to feedback that, isn't he? That could be huge. Are we getting the feedback? Are we getting the feedback? Are we getting the feedback? Oh, he can't reach, can he? Now he's gonna lose the Stalker. The second Cyclone actually comes in clutch, killing a Stalker. And the feedback is gonna reach, but late. No charge, no Storm. High Templars without energy. Cure's right in front of them as well. This doesn't seem to be good for Hero now. Tank push is once again killing the Protoss here. Why are we dying to tank pushes every game? If I do this against max packs, I run into a million Stalkers every game. Why are we taking this much damage against tank pushes suddenly again? What did I miss? Guys, it's my time again. We're gonna tank push a bunch. We're gonna hide Medevacs, we're gonna hide Banshees, we're gonna move across the map with tanks and Marines. And then we're gonna run into the first 5k Protoss that goes charge first and crushes us. But I'm definitely gonna note that to do some tank pushes today, maybe. I'm not even sure if we're gonna play many games. We're watching more games today than we're really playing, I feel like. Because it's already kind of late today. Let's see. Here comes the Cure. We don't have Storm, but like we have enough units. There are Zealots over here. Ghosts are on the way at a very good timing. So like in terms of early game, this was definitely good for the Terran. Yeah, this is very nice for the Protoss here. Not really a huge like moment though. Like I don't think he can push in because there's Ghost already. You might get EMP'd to the face. I don't think he's gonna expect Ghost right now, so I think he's gonna get yeah, like EMP'd in your face. And not now. There's actually not a whole lot you can do. Hero's just cooked now. He can't retreat with like freaking Immortals. He doesn't have a lot of follow-up storms. One is good, and he doesn't get the EMP, so we can pull back here. But there's still another EMP. The Ghosts, they are nice and early. And that's really helping Cure here. So this is what you want to do against High Templars. Like the moment you see High Templar, and you have like 5 barracks set up, you instantly want to throw down a Ghost Academy for this reason. This was exactly what you had to do here as a Terran. Without that EMP, he could do nothing, but with that EMP and it, like definitely caught Hero, this turned out fantastically for the Terran. And now the Terran can be even on the map. Like they don't have to just camp and do nothing. I think for the Terran now, the next step is going to be scouting the 4th base, because you want to know where they take it. They usually take it, I think to the top left, actually. It's usually where they take it, I feel like. Not exactly sure. He does take it there. And now he can either like move his entire army over there. He's actually spotting the run by, really nice, but he's not microing, so he lost a Ghost. He's gonna lose another Ghost because he microed Hero, that is, but Cure microed as well. He actually doesn't lose the Ghost. So that was a fantastic trade for Cure. He just killed like 10 Zealots for free for like a Ghost, basically. And that's it. It's really fantastic. This game is going very well for Cure. He still has a little bit of control here. He can be on the map. So he can actually be active. Like, it's not just a bad early game and he just has to sit there. He can actually be active, and without any Colossus and this many Ghosts and Immortals, it feels like he might even can attack here. Let's see. Things are gonna slow down a little bit, as they usually do in this matchup, I feel like. Cure does not feel like he can push right now. There was no run by, we saw that. Not sure if he saw it. There was a warp prism here, but like it's not doing anything either. Yeah, I mean drops are not really a thing anymore against Tosno. You can't really split your army. If you do, you get A moved. The forges are very exposed for sure, yeah. So Colossus are on the way, and we definitely need enough Vikings. I hope you're already making a lot of these. We need Vikings. A lot of Vikings we need. Joe never gets a bunker at the third, let's see. Oh, he does. Nice. I've never really seen him get a bunker the more I think about it. He even still has the bunker in the natural. That's like kind of a mistake, even, I would say. It's like wasted supply over there, I feel like. I think at this point he should sell the bunker. There should never be zealots there in the first place. Some nice feedbacks. And now let's see the micro with the High Templars. I think Max Packs might have the best High Templar micro with Classic at the moment. Especially after seeing that. That was garbage, man. And now this 2-2 against 1-1. Like the Terran has 2-2, Toss barely doesn't have 2-2. There's an anti-timing by the Protoss here. And now he's move commanding his entire... Did you see that? What is he doing? Look at that move command. What are we clicking on? He clicked on that SCV. Oh my god. Yeah, I still think that was a good game by Q. I think you would have lost it either way. Sometimes you mess up like the engagement like that. It's kind of normal, I guess. Though I think the High Templar micro, especially Max Specs, does better. You're very frustrated right now without EWC. Well, I mean, for me, nothing really changes, to be fair. I might, like, not invest as much time, like, off-stream prepping for the event and stuff like that. I don't have an event to go to in the first place. So I might, like, spend less time into, like, practicing, but, like... I don't think much will change with that news. I think EWC was just basically a chance to become rich, or for the rich to become richer, you know. I don't think EWC was really a tournament that was that helpful to the scene. Because, like, the competition is going to remain the same. Like, even with EWC, it's not like we have, like, what is the point of having a tournament? Well, this game is over, by the way. We can talk a little bit. Like, this is my take on it. Like, I think EWC didn't matter. Like, there are no newcomers anyways. It's just, like, the same people every time. And, like, what did it do? Well, it gave, like, Serial 200k. It gave, like, Classic 100k. It's, like... Yeah. It didn't really do anything to the scene, though. It just gave these players a lot of money. It gave me, like, 17k. Which is kind of nice, but it's also, like, if you think about it, like, I'm, like, one of the 18th player or 16 players that qualified. And, I got, like, 17k, but it's, like, the only prize money I got last year, pretty much. Like, how much prize money did I make last year? Like, 20k? Like, that's, like, not a huge amount. Now, without the 20k, it's, like... That's, like, the thing. Like, I will still play, but, like, obviously spend less time practicing and stuff. But, like, it's not like we had, like... So, like, I think the point of, like, having a scene like that has, like, this much money is, like, having, like, newcomers. Like, having people motivated to, like, go from bottom to top. But I don't think we're gonna have that anymore in StarCraft. I don't think there's gonna be new players anytime soon. Like, I think Cyril, Clem, Hero... Like, these guys are always, and I mean, they have already stayed there on top, like, for years now. Like, Cyril has stayed on the top for, like, 7 years at this point. And they're still gonna stay there for, like, the rest of StarCraft 2. So, yeah, I don't think much will change. It's, like, this, it's gonna be the same. It's just that I guess Cyril is, like, not gonna make, like, 200k or Clem or whatever anymore. But, like, yeah. I think they can still live even if they don't make 200k winning EWC or like clam $500,000 nearly. The story of all video games at some point? What do you mean? Like, it definitely drove me to have the chance of becoming world champion. Because if I became world champion, like, that's life-changing. Like, obviously. Like, if I somehow became, like, world champion and I win, like, 200k. And, like, everything afterwards, like, the PR, you know, like... Like, that's, like, the... Obviously really motivating. But I think at this point, I don't care anymore. Because I think I have had enough tries, basically. I've had enough tries to become world champion. And let's be real, like... I would not have won EWC this year. I would have had a small chance. But, like, the chances are super low. And, like, I'm not saying I'm getting old. But, like, I've played so much StarCraft that I can estimate my skill pretty well. So, like, things are not getting better for me. They're getting worse, if anything. Like, over the years, my performance has gone down. It's still decent. I can still qualify. I can still do decently well at these events. But it's, like, nothing compared to, like, what a Cyril or, like, a Clem is making. It's nothing. Like, me qualifying for, like, an EWC is, like, nothing compared to, like, winning it. So, like, that dream for me is, like, it's not over. Like, now it's over. But, like, it's not really a dream that I chase that much in the end anymore. Because I'm, like, more realistic. And no, I'm not... I don't have any plans to change to Age of Empires. A problem for StarCraft? Yeah, like the game is in a state where I think even with EWC we have no new players. Yeah, like we don't have anyone, like 100%, even with EWC, 100%, I don't think anyone is ever gonna surpass like Cyril, Clem, Hero, like nobody's gonna surpass them anymore. And it's already proven over like the last years, I feel like. Oliveira was like the exception, but I think he was the exception, and like now there's no more exceptions basically. Because I feel like Oliveira was also, if you look at his play afterwards, like Oliveira is young, right? Like he's like 24 now, I think, something like that. 23. I don't know exactly how old he is, but like he's like a couple years younger than me, and I used to be like the youngest guy, right? Like I used to be the talent, the young guy always. Back in like 2012 or whatever. So like if people are younger than me, they are really young basically. That's the rule of thumb. If anyone is younger here than me, then you're actually young. So what does it mean? Well, the only people that still rose, so the only people that still became better, like Clem, like MaxPax, like Trigger or whatever, Oliveira, they're all younger than me. And some of them are by far younger than me. Like, MaxPack is like 22 or something. Like, it's not even close. Like, I'm already the youngest always. But, like, if you're like 5 years younger than me, like, bro, you're like a child. What about Classic? For Koreans like him, it's complicated. Because Protoss got better. No, but also... Classic was a military, wasn't he? So, like, it wasn't up and down for him. By the way, this game is, like, so over the entire time. But, like, he's not close. What are we watching here? Like, I'm talking off topic here, because, like, guys, like, this game is over. We have nothing more to watch. Hero, leave. What are we doing? Okay, there we go, GG. You're 34? Yeah, like, your normal age. If you're 34 in the StarCraft scene, you're, like, average, basically. But there's, like, a couple like Russian or CIS guys that are like coming up always. But like nobody is gonna surpass like Cyril, Clem, Maxbax or whatever anymore. That's like my take on it. Doesn't matter if there's EWC or not. Like it makes no difference. Like maybe like some of the CIS guys, like usually the CIS region is like the, like especially in like other games, like Counter-Strike for example, like they make some great players, so maybe. But like I think they would play regardless, you know. I think there's no one like specifically grinding just for EWC. They would do it either way. So like if there's gonna be someone who like surpasses them, then it's not because like then it kind of proves my point at this point. Because if like now it should be 100%. Because like why would they still try and play now that there's like no major tournament like that? Obviously there's always the chance like the Blizzard Cup or whatever becoming like the next thing, you know. Sakura 2 will just be a bunch of old dudes playing each other. Yeah, I mean at some point it's gonna be like really dry. But like the thing is, I still think in 10 years we can enjoy like Clem versus Reyna, for example. So like I think we still have a lot of time left. It's not like next year they're gonna become like ancient already. Like I think Clem, Reyna, they're like 5 years younger than me, and I'm like not even 30, so there's still a lot of time, guys, before like the first pro gamers are playing in StarCraft for like the 10 billionth time of like gray hair against each other. You're not gonna see that anytime soon. Like we still have like a decade left before people get really old. And at that point, I think there's a realistic chance of another RTS, you know? I think we can expect another RTS, like, definitely in, like, the span of, like, 5 to 10 years. But yeah, without EWC, I definitely think more people are gonna take it less serious, like myself. I'm gonna play it more for enjoyment again now. I'm still gonna, like, try, like, I'm analyzing these games here. I'm still trying to become a good player because I think it's good content. Trying to learn some TVP here by watching Cure play. And he's giving us some good inspiration. Like, in terms of openings, I like what he's doing here. Once again, the Cyclone Medevac, by the way. Yeah, I wouldn't worry that StarCraft 2 stays alive. Like I said, I really don't think EWC is a big difference maker. It just made the rich people richer, basically. It's like, for me, like, these tournaments, like I said, they're like the motivation to, like... Because like I said, like, if I won EWC, like, it'd be life-changing, obviously. So even if the chance is, like, less than 1%, it's not 0. So, like, I take my chance. And I've tried that over the years. And, I'd be willing to try again. Now that choice is gone from me, basically. So, I mean, that's fine, too. I don't really mind that. It's completely fine. Sad for Cyril, though. He can't win another 200k. Or Hero, maybe. Who knows? I mean, for these guys, it's really sad, I imagine. But I don't think they're too upset either, because, like, Cyril, like, let's be honest, he has to be a millionaire at this point, so, like, does he really care? He's made such a name for himself, like, he's set, you know, like, Cyril's, like, just his name is, like, already, like, so crazy famous in a way, like, and he's already made so much, like, yeah. It really would have been just the rich getting richer, I do think. Like, what would be healthy for the scene if, like, the prize money is more spread. Having one, like, 500k tournament for, like, 16 people is, like, not really the difference maker, I don't think. But if you take that 500k and you give it, like, let's say to Wardy, and he does like tournaments throughout the year for like everybody, like even some like lower tier tournaments where like people that are not Clem or Cyril can win. Some prize money at least. Then that would probably even bring players to grind, you know, like if you host events that are also for like people outside of the top guys, so like outside the top 16, then it would give suddenly the people that are normally making zero money, like the talented players, like the ones that the newcomers, suddenly they would be able to make some money as well. And especially because a lot of players are from, like I said, the CIS region, so like Russian, Ukrainian, etc. If they win like a couple $1,000 from tournaments, which is nothing if you have like 200k or 500k total prize money, like giving some players a couple of thousands throughout the year is like nothing. For them, like even making a couple $100 a month is like life-changing money. Or not life-changing money, but like a good salary at least. Like, you remember Bly? He probably, like, he was living good in the Ukraine with, like, that's, like, the good thing if you're living in a country, like, well, in certain countries you obviously, like, make less money if you work there normally, but, like, then if you do esports, which you can do at home, you suddenly earn, like, a crazy amount in a country like Ukraine, for example, or whatever. Like, where Bly used to always play online events and stuff, like, he probably made, like, really good money. And like that was not because he like won 100,000. He won like a couple $100 events consistently, and that's already like a salary in that country. In Germany, like that's one of the esports unfriendly countries, I would say. America is not amazing either. Like these are like the countries where if you make money through the internet. He was doing the same push, by the way. He took a lot of damage against the incoming drop, and now he has to commit. The drop gets into the main, it gets crushed. The army supply is still looking really good for him. The Protoss does not have another base. I think it all comes down to this push now. Took a lot of damage against the Storm drop, against the Zealotron boy. But I think Hero, in this case, he's probably gonna die to this push, it seems. Just rebuilding SCVs as well, so he doesn't need to, like, kill him. He just needs to trade. Like, right now, it seems like he still needs to really kill him. He's actually down a lot on workers. But without any more storms, it seems like Kyo is just able to kill him. Yeah, I mean, there's some good inspiration that we're getting here from these games. So once again, Kyo's technique in this game was to hide like a medevac on the map. High taxes though, he pays 40% taxes, I think. Yeah, I mean, probably, yeah. Like, it's gonna be high tax for sure, but even with high tax, like, I pay the same amount of tax and I make way less, you know. Doesn't really make a difference. Like, isn't Cyril already getting close to, like, $2 million in prize money? Over, like, 7 years? Like, that's a lot. Plus team salary and etc. Like, maybe sponsorships. Like, the very, very top guys, like, they're doing well. I can guarantee you that much. So, Hero did defend. I kind of want to play myself, guys. I think we're going to speed this up. I kind of want to play some games as well. Kind of dove into a different topic. So, let's speed this up a little bit. So, Q is just winning with a push here again because he had high army supply. And he did not win the game by camping. So once again, he did go for an attack. He hit like a medevac on the map. That was kind of his main technique. Yeah, they announced something for StarCraft 2. At BlizzCon, but like I wouldn't get my hopes too high about that. Like one of the unhealthiest thing that has happened recently is like, especially last year, is like speculation. It's like, is there gonna be EWC or not? We don't know. And then last minute there was the announcement. It made it so that a lot of tournament organizers couldn't like really plan for the year. Like now I can plan for the year. Like if I want to host like another big game offline cup, I can actually plan ahead now. And by the way, I had a meeting today. Like we talked about the big game cup, me and the venue. And I have some good news. They are down to do it again. So I think there's a good chance we're gonna do it again at the end of the year or like at the start of the next year. I said November to them. Yay. Okay, evac block, Reaper Scout. Pay attention a little bit to the game. And then we're gonna play some. Oh, Adept gets in. No, it doesn't. Adept dies. I want to play some, man. I don't want to watch this anymore. I've watched enough games. He was definitely playing very nice here. I like how he plays. Like sometimes Kyo looks underwhelming, especially at bigger events he looks pretty good. But like sometimes online he doesn't look as good, but in this event he looks pretty good. Or like in general in the last few days he looks good because this is a different tournament than what we watched earlier. He looks pretty good. So we do some blink pressure. We kill a tank, but now we're kind of stuck. Actually, Hero's like somewhat committed here. So he does need to find more than that. Trades are not... Oh my god, that was not good. Yeah, I mean, he's just kind of not dealing damage, and then he's behind. And then, is that how he loses? Or like, what's gonna happen here? So we can't really deal as much damage. And now he's gonna die to the first sim timing, isn't he? This 2x speed, I want to finish this so we can play some games. Does kill the tank, but he's not gonna kill Stim anymore. Like getting combat shields is nice, but also not really necessary. He's delaying the push a lot though. So this was a very good blink by Hero. Very good blink. It bought him a lot of time, so maybe this game is gonna go into the late game. Is it gonna be a late game? Oh no, it's gonna be a little bit of a longer game. I don't want to watch a longer game, I want to play some games. But yeah, Q is definitely at an advantage, so it shouldn't be that long. We're watching at 2x speed, so it can't be that long, can it? The Raven deals some nice damage. Hero's finding some good damage on the other side of the map, but... in this case, it doesn't matter, because the Terran is actually growing quite big here. And there's a drop that he doesn't see, I believe. So this drop is actually going to be huge as well, maybe. He doesn't run into the third, he goes into the main where the Stalkers are there like 100%. It's going to force a recall, kill some probes, kill some SCVs as well though. It's a very messy game, but still decent for Cure. Double Forged Colossus is a little bit scary though. Definitely want to watch out for that one. Double Forge makes this a little scary for the Terran here with the Colossus on the way. We're getting Ghost. We're definitely going for a move out again now, right? So that's what like Q has been doing a lot, is like what he always does though. Like he moves out now with the Ghost. He actually doesn't. Now we're gonna camp. Is it because of the map maybe? Are we actually gonna camp now? Because he's not moving. Normally he would always go and move out now. He might still do like a 200 supply push then. It's a pretty good technique as well. Okay, he does go for the move out just a little bit later. Gets the upgrades. He does go out on the map a little bit. That's a good thing to note as well, that he does go on the map. Like he just doesn't just sit there. Like I like to sit there because I'm kind of memeing a lot of times on the ladder as well. Just camping. You can actually like take a step on the map like he just did to force some units out. It's not a bad play. You just move on the map, so it's a kind of against Zerg where you force like to make them like Zerglings instead of drones. It's kind of the same against like Protoss. You can take a step, force them to make some other units as well. One thing that's interesting to notice, like how low his worker count is. He's only at 65. He's gonna make some more now, but like really late. Obviously his fourth base is very late as well. So that's why you don't need as many workers, because he's already mining out in the main base. And now he's gonna have to too, and then the question is, are we gonna move out, or are we actually gonna camp here? What is the plan? I still don't really know. I think it has to be camping. Or it could just be him winning a fight and then A moving the Protoss. That could be it as well. Warp Prism in the main, that's a little bit annoying, but he doesn't have enough supply to warp in. And this is not going super well for Hero as well. So here the trades are bad. Here the trades are better. But they're not good enough, and now he just doesn't have enough to deal with the main army. So Cure's technique is not to just sit and camp. So what Cure is doing is like, we get a big army, and then we just like never lose that army. Like, because this army is like unbeatable for the Protoss, arguably. It does get cleaned up now, and suddenly it looks a little complicated, the game. Because like suddenly the Protoss has literally like 7 Nexi on the map. And the Terran is like on 4 base. Like, this is especially the scenario that I hate. It's like, look at the minimap, look at how many Nexus Hero has. Obviously the trade was so bad that he's down in supply. And his income is actually not that good because he's not mining from many of these bases. But yeah, it still feels a little bit dicey, but it seems like Kyoa is doing this still very convincingly. Like, still puts on the pressure, splits his army. So low worker count, big army, splitting your army, multitasking instead of camping. Okay, we can try that as well. Like, he always has like an army that's like simply too big for a hero to take on. Like, he's constantly up 40 supply because he traded so much better than his opponent. And that's really what carries him in this game. He doesn't even have a fleet beacon, but like, doesn't seem to matter if the toss doesn't go storm at least. Another EMP to the face. And still the trades are amazing. Kills everything over there. No? Okay. Let's play a few games while we still can. It's getting kind of late. Okay, let's play some. Yeah, I don't really feel too comfortable with what he did there as well. Like, he made the game really annoying. I feel like that was a really annoying game. He plays the game in a very interesting way. It's not that easy to just copy, I feel like. Because he seems to have like a idea every time what he wants to do. But like, I can't really figure out exactly what he's trying to do a lot of times. Oh, Sarah is back lettering. 7.1k, that's crazy. Not losing a single game again. Oh, here he lost a game. On Mothership against Björn's Barcode. He lost against Reapers. I'm gonna write that down. Oh, he lost against like a 3-rax. Like a 2-base, like I'm gonna walk a bunch of Marines across the map, and he played like 2-base roach. Probably didn't have enough roaches. Or disconnected. Skill is pretty high as well. Farming the Zergs. Yamatos? Yeah, the ships are called Yamatos. Oh, against Guru, nice. That's the kind of opponent we want to go up against. Favorite one.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
The battle cruisers are not very good.
Not enough
They build
minerals.
slowly and get hard countered
Not
by
enough
certain
minerals.
units. Like
Not
literally
enough
Stalkers
minerals.
hard counter BCs, or Tempest definitely hard counter them. And then for Zergs like Corruptors or Neuro Parasite. They're just not that strong.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
They just get like hard
Not
counted
enough
like so hard
minerals.
that they're basically
Not enough
useless.
minerals.
SCV ready. In the rear. SCV ready. SCV ready.
I mean, if I would change something in StarCraft, I'm not sure how you would do that though. But I feel like because the game has gotten like so optimized, I feel like nowadays it's like especially in PvZ, I feel like that's the case. Like what I see a lot in PvZ is like the Protoss starts making like Tempest at like 8 minutes into the game. They already like 4 base making Tempest in a lot of the games.
What's going on?
Or like Zergs are like
Command
rushing
center
to hive
updated.
tag like so
Not enough
easily
minerals.
nowadays.
Not enough minerals.
People get tier 3 like so quickly, but like for Terran it's like really slow still.
SCV ready.
I feel like Terran is like the best race in that regard, like the most even in terms of balance. Well, they don't really have tier 3 though, they just make Ghosts, I guess.
This better be good.
It's even better.
That's
The tier 1 unit is a tier 3 unit essentially.
a gap from above. Agreed.
Oh, are you kidding me?
SCV ready. All right.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting. What? SCV ready.
The Guru always has a second pair of Zerglings that he sends across the map.
From above. What's it worth?
Not in this game though.
Add-on complete.
Bad news. What's going? What?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'm going. What's it worth? What? Got
Command
where? You gonna give me your
Not enough minerals. Not add-on.
SCV ready.
Insufficient.
SCV ready. Fear the Reaper Man. Ready to raise some hell. Let's do this. Certainly. Once it works. SCV ready. Yes, indeed. I'm listening. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm going. What? Got something for me to kill. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
I should get cloak as well.
Fair enough. Where's my hot captain? Are you ready for this? I'm waiting on you. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
Engine screaming.
Not enough.
Let's just play mech. This game is over anyways.
Ready to raise some hell.
Not enough mineral. Additional supply.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough mineral. Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals.
Rubber.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Ready to raise some. SCV ready. Where?
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting. Armed and ready. Ready to raise.
Engine screaming.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Sounds. What's going on? SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. This better be good. Ready to raise some hell.
Research.
I didn't really have much left. Only like 4 queens as well. Tomorrow I'll be able to start the stream earlier again, so that should be better. It's like really tiring to like stream this late when I've already had a pretty long day today. You were 22? You're definitely one of the younger in StarCraft then. But I mean 22 is like not super young. Like. It's just young if you think about like all the way back, you know. Like when I was like grinding StarCraft, I was like already like grinding it when I was like 13 or something.
Not enough.
So like 15 years ago.
SCV ready.
So like it's not really about the age, it's more about like how long you have been doing
Not
something.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
So like a lot of the StarCraft people are old because they have been like watching or playing the same game for like the last like 15 years already. But I guess since you're like 22, probably haven't played StarCraft for that long.
Go ahead.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
This might already be my last game, guys. I'm really not. I'm
Not
feeling
enough
really
minerals.
tired. Like I said, today's day was a little bit
minerals.
exhausting for me. Yesterday I was going for a run. Today is like exhausting in general. But tomorrow will be my day, or our day. Tomorrow will be the day.
SCV ready.
Energetic, quick, good opponents because I'm gonna start earlier.
Big job.
We're not gonna miss the queue. We're gonna play some games against the top guys, I hope.
SCV ready.
The thing is, like, now that the Koreans, they are playing on the European server.
Rear with the gear.
But, like, right now it's, like, in the middle of the night in Korea. So, like, no one is playing anymore now.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
So if I just play a little bit earlier,
In the rear with
then we even have the chance to play against, like, some of the top guys. Who I just don't play at this time. As you can see, like, I'm playing some...
Command center
I'm
upgrade.
playing against, like,
complete.
some 5.5k players, mainly.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
the Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. Bad news.
Not enough minerals.
SCV
Not enough minerals.
Sir, what? Yeah, got something. What's it? SCV ready.
This is a little dangerous,
Grim Reaper has arrived.
but wow.
What's going? I'm listening.
Wow, wow, wow.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, my SCV is not doing anything.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
That was an insane Reaper.
Ready to raise
We could even go again. He might not be ready for this. Watch
Not
this.
enough minerals.
This is gonna be a quick one, isn't it?
Additional supply depots required.
what? You want Fair enough. Done. I'm listening. The Grim Reaper has arrived. Ready to raise. SCV ready. Got something for me to... What's it? Huh? Bandit. What's it? Death from above. SCV ready. Got something for me to kill.
Add-on complete. Unacceptable landing zone.
You're the Reaper Man. Gonna have me some fun. Light it up.
Add-on.
SCV ready. I'm in a heap of trouble. What's it?
Add-on complete. Insufficient command center upgrade. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. Go wait.
Not enough minerals.
It is a very good start, isn't it?
SCV ready. Ah! I'm waiting on you.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway, coming through. Pedal to the metal.
Not enough.
Engine screaming.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting on me.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
There's a third, so we can posture a little bit.
Who was it? SCV ready. I'm in a heap of trouble.
Haul it back.
SCV ready. By the numbers.
It looks a little bit like I'm like committing super hard to a tank push, but I'm actually not.
Not enough minerals.
I'm kind of chilling right now.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Engine screaming.
Not enough minerals.
Go, go.
Not enough minerals.
I got my
Additional supply depots required.
He might probably still just die to the push though.
Additional supply depots required.
Ready to roll out. I'm in a heap of trouble. SCV ready.
It's honestly a pretty weak push right now.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Add on.
SCV ready. You got
Apocalypse now.
Yeah, this was a really weak push.
Not enough minerals.
I could have seen that coming, that it was gonna be like this week.
Add on. Complete.
Especially because it looked like I was gonna all in him.
SCV ready.
Like it really looked like I was gonna all in him. So he like prepared super hard for this push. But like I was actually not even committed. Like I just want to get him out of the game, it feels like.
Not enough
So-
minerals.
I could have also not done anything and I would have like forced units
enough
already, like by
minerals.
him.
Not enough.
I would have forced a response without even doing anything in the first place.
Targets acquired.
Research complete.
Ready for dust off.
One piece of me, boy. Try the cover. This better be go time.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go! SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Let's have a blast.
Upgrade complete. Add on.
I can't build here. SCV ready.
Research. Not enough.
Ready for dust
Oh,
off.
I made a lot of tech clips.
Not enough minerals.
Gang weapons.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Not enough
SCV
minerals.
ready. Oh, it's on. Been waiting.
There's an observer right on top of us.
This better be. That.
Didn't
Not
kill it,
enough.
that's annoying.
Command center upgrade complete. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack.
Good job. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Time. Got a hole. Go on. Been waiting. Who wants some? It's about to get heavy. SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
This better be good.
Your forces are under attack.
Could use some help here. Armed and ready. Got 'em. SCV ready. Who wants some? Oh, it's on.
Not enough minerals.
Roger that. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready. Little world of hurt.
Required.
Been waiting on a piece of me, boy. It's about to get it.
Additional supply depots required.
Make an effort.
Additional supply depots required.
Ready for dust off. Ready for dust off.
Mineral field depleted.
I got my ears on. Receiving. Yeah.
Want a piece of me, boy? Oh, it's on.
Loud and
By the number.
I can.
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Mineral field
But that's
depleted.
3 Colossus. I mean, I just want to get him out of the game. The game is still super over.
Not enough mineral. Not enough minerals.
It's kind of annoying to finish this game, not gonna lie.
Light.
Boom, baby.
Not enough energy.
I got my ears on.
Not enough.
Somebody get out of this mess.
Not enough minerals.
Where's
By the number.
All back.
This oh, it's on. Ready to run.
Did have the base here. Would I include 2v2 in my future tournament? It's kind of random if like there's a 2v2 tournament going on at the same time. 1 second. Like, no, I don't think it's a good idea. I think like doing it on the side is wrong. If I want to do something like that, it has to be like 2v2 main tournament. It could be sort of fun hosting like a 2v2 offline event, but I think it's like could also be very expensive at the same time. But that's like an interesting thought, like what if I like ever host like a 2v2 event? That'd be very interesting, wouldn't it be? Like a 2v2 offline event? Wouldn't that be like the first time ever? Like if Uthermal's 2v2 stuff is going to be successful throughout the year, we could make that happen, absolutely. Like, I like the idea, but we'll have to first see how this year in general goes, I would say. I don't think you can make the call that easily. Let's play one more. Like, even just hosting another one-on-one tournament would be kind of nice, you know, so I can't make any promises, like I mean, things are easier if there's like a sponsor or whatever, but money is like the problem. If we had money, like I would 100% do that. Like give me like 10k and I'll host like an offline 2v2 tournament or something, like easy. But money is usually the problem. Making it worth it. And it takes a lot of time to set up. Like my offline event, it's not like something I can easily do like every like 6 months now or something. The next time I'm planning to do an offline event is like at the end of the year. So right now I'm not thinking about it too much. Yeah. I really like that idea though, like hosting a 2v2 event could be, I mean I've thought about it as well, hosting some team game stuff. It could definitely be a fun thing to do. Cause it'd be something new, and especially now with like no EWC, something like that could really be in a way revolutionary. And refreshing and all the good stuff. Because I think the pros like 2v2 as well, like that's the main reason behind it. Like when I see Uthermal's like 2v2 event, or events that he's been hosting recently, feels like the pros definitely enjoy the 2v2. So a lot of strong players signing up for these events. And it feels very refreshing because it's not like clear who's gonna win. Like my event, like it was so obvious that like Clem is gonna win or Reina is gonna win. Like that's the thing about like hosting an event like that. It's like, yeah, nice, I host an event and anyone can play, anyone can win. But then like, it was like, you could bet money that like Sarah, like Reina and Clem are gonna be in the finals, that like one of them is gonna win. It's the one thing that we're stuck with in StarCraft, like I said. It's the same people winning usually. We don't have enough events for upsets to happen, really. Man, I should call it here, I think. Like, the games are dry today. And I'm like really tired, so I think Should take some rest. Yeah. I mean, the best way to support it is to tell me stuff like that. So people saying in chat, "Hey, you should host a 2v2 tournament." Good feedback. Against class. Probably Laser, he always has like weird names.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Play some
Bad
Reapers.
news.
Reapers,
SCV
Reapers,
ready.
Reapers.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Though he
Not
usually
enough
plays two
minerals.
bays, so I need to be careful.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Bad news.
I don't even know what's the best response against two bays with like a double barracks Reaper play.
Additional supply depots.
Don't even know
required.
what's like the best response.
Not enough minerals. Not
I
enough
guess we'll figure
minerals.
something out on the
Not
fly
enough
here.
Minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ben? Huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
He really likes to two bays, so
SCV ready.
this could be interesting.
Big job. In the rear with the gear. Huh? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Roger.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center upgrade complete. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient
Okay.
Vespine gas.
Agree.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
So the Overlord is gonna scout.
SCV ready.
I mean, that's just normal.
Ah. Big job.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
You're the Reaper man. Let's do this. Get from
And we see that it's two bays, as expected.
get from the Grim Reaper. I'm going. SCV ready. I'm listening. Yes, indeed. Nothing like what got. Get. Got.
Not enough minerals.
I'm listening. Done. Gonna have me some fun. I love it when a plan comes.
Oh, that's a little annoying.
SCV ready. Ben? Death from above. Let's do this. What?
Okay, we need to go, I guess. Why is he getting an Evo
Additional
though?
supply depots required.
I'm a little confused by that.
Coming through. Bad news? Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Guess let's get double eBay then.
SCV?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
If it's like he doesn't like, what is Evo? Like he does an Evo, right? Like I didn't miss it. That's an evolution chamber, but
Not enough
huh?
minerals.
Huh? Evo?
SCV ready.
Why the hell? What is that gonna do?
Bad news?
Plus 1 armor rush, I guess.
Not enough minerals.
But like we have like all the freedom in the world now. Like we don't know that he's not all
enough
inning.
minerals.
So like,
Not enough minerals.
we can do whatever we want
Not
now.
enough minerals.
Can really power up here.
Ready. SCV. I can't build here.
Command center upgrade complete.
I gave go for a fake move out as well.
Research. Not enough minerals.
You gonna give me SCV ready.
There's no vision like either.
Ready. SCV ready. Go, go, go. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough. Not enough.
Need to be a little bit
minerals.
careful because he might
Not enough minerals.
surprise us with the amount of units he has.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Orders received. I can't build here.
Oh, I'm supply built a little bit.
SCV ready. What's going on? SCV ready.
Oh my god.
SCV ready.
Unacceptable. Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready.
Yeah, I should have put them in the choke point, but like my macro was so slow that I kind of was overwhelmed by my own macro. I messed up a little bit.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
And now my units are coming out of the wrong
Not enough minerals.
spot as well.
Not enough minerals.
I'm playing so poorly this game.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
I should really call it after this. This is not going anywhere today, guys.
What's going on? Go ahead. SCV ready.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Like if I just put my marines here, I
Not
would have
enough
taken
mi-
0
not
damage.
enough- not
Like right
enough
here.
Minerals.
And I would just have to make sure that we raise the depot, obviously as well. But like right
Not
like
enough
this.
Minerals.
And then there's like nothing you can do. But I was a little bit too slow.
Additional supply depots required.
Like just like that.
Additional supply. Add-on complete.
But even here, like
Additional supply
doesn't really
depots
matter.
required. Our SCV. Not enough.
But he
minerals.
can't have like that much, can he?
Not enough minerals. Not.
Ready.
Not enough minerals.
Light flight here.
Not enough.
Like this can't be good for him.
Not enough.
100% that can't be good for him.
This better be good.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Gateway coming through. Been waiting on.
So he's gonna go for a run by now here.
Not enough minerals.
So I need to like intercept the units that are coming from here. Oh no. There's everything down here. And also down here.
Ready for dust off.
Required.
Ready for dust off.
We could use some help here. Been waiting on.
A little bit slow.
Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough.
Gateway coming. Ready to raid? We could use.
Base is under attack.
Now. Light flight.
Oh, I lost my command
Not
center,
enough
bro.
minerals.
Plus 2 Zerglings, they are doing too much.
Upgrade.
Yeah, I'm just playing really slow, man.
Not enough.
It's
minerals.
playing so badly, this game.
Ready for
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Might have messed up here.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Not enough.
Armed and
Not enough minerals.
you want a piece of me.
He might have
Mineral
made a
field
mistake.
Depleted. Not enough.
Gateway coming through.
now what?
Not enough minerals.
Talk to me.
Not enough.
This better be good.
Doesn't matter. Fungal doesn't really deal damage.
Not enough minerals.
So bad, man.
Armed and ready. Gangway coming through.
This kind of shows how bad his
Additional
playstyle
supply
is.
depots required.
That he like loses this game.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
Bro, what are you doing? So bad, this game. I should call it here, guys. It's not getting better than this. So yeah, my Marines were here like from the beginning, but like I like was just slow, you know. Like I knew my Marines were out of position, so I knew they were here, but I wanted to put them here so he can't scout my third that easily. So I just put them here to like, if the sensor sync is circling, it dies before it sees the command center. That's the logic. But like I need to take a step back now. Like I actually already need to go like here, behind the minerals, or here even, because I'm not even mining here, so the Marines don't even need to be here. So I just wait until I have 1-1, and then it's like easy, because then the +1 doesn't make a difference. Yeah, that was just super bad by me. Like losing these Marines, like terrible. And then like I lost my command center as well, like here. Then here I just, like I literally just, he just clicked on my CC and I lost it. Like what is this? I can lift it, if in case you don't know. I can lift a command center. But yeah, I'm just a little bit too tired. I'll call it here, guys. It's not getting better than this. Today is not really my day again. Yesterday was cardio day. Today I was just busy at university, so yeah. And that's my third, yeah. Sorry that you had to watch this. Yeah. So thanks for watching the small stream. I'll be back tomorrow with a proper stream again. I really wanted to come live today. I did it, so that's nice. But tomorrow we'll do like a proper stream again. Tomorrow we'll do like a normal 4 to 5 hour stream, something like that. So have a nice evening. See you. Bye bye. Good night.